So it's been kind of a rough week at my hospital. This morning, as I was leaving, we had our 5th COVID death in 6 days. Of those, 4 were completely unvaccinated, and 1 had gotten his Johnson & Johnson in March, but then declined to get his booster in the fall. But I want to talk to you about a patient that I'm going to call Frank, who I kind of developed a rapport for when he came to me in the ICU. He had been diagnosed with COVID at the beginning of November, very early in November, but then became symptomatic about 10 days later and declined to take medical advice from his doctor. He listened to his friends who had survived COVID and decided to treat at home, became severely hypoxic, and ended up in my ICU. He was completely maxed out at 60 liters and 100% on a heated high-flow cannula, but was very much in denial about just how sick he was. Frank declined for several days, ended up failing BiPAP, and the decision was made to emergently intubate him. And he proceeded to make a panicked call to his wife at that point, telling her where some money was hidden in the house and where the key was so that she could have that. Shortly after being intubated, he did go into full arrest. He was revived 4 times, but then they were unable to resuscitate him a 5th time, and he passed away on Thanksgiving evening. I'm not telling you all of this to sit up here and pontificate. I'm telling you this because these are real people with families, with children, with grandchildren, with neighbors, with communities, with jobs. These are real people who have listened to bad information. The vast majority of them aren't the ones spreading the misinformation. They're the ones believing it instead of listening to legitimate science and medical experts. Here's what I want for Christmas. I have a following of over 42,000 people, plus other people who just randomly see my videos. I want 5 of you to make the decision to get vaccinated. 5 of you who are previously on the fence, 5 of you who previously denied science, 5 of you who are just afraid, 5 of you who want more information. Just make the decision to get vaccinated, and then I want you to come and tell me about it, and I'll tell everybody else. Just 5. That's all I want.